Welcome children, we are on chapter 15 and chapter 15 deals with characters. Now these characters are required character description or a sketch or anything about character we require in almost all types of different types of compositions that we have studied. Now it may come as a separate topic also, right, about a person who has influenced you the most. Now when you are describing or writing about a character of somebody, it's not that you simply specify with few words like one or two words using adjectives. He is very good, he is strong at character, he is very helpful, he is very intelligent. Now for that it would be nice if you describe through his ways and works, so that this character can be sketched properly and it becomes effective when the person or when the reader or the examiner is reading it. For example, let me tell you, suppose a friend of mine is very helpful. Now instead of writing he is very helpful, I may go on to describe like volunteering at a local nursing home has helped him to become more patient and attentive to the need of others. Now this particular sentence actually sketches his whole character. It shows that he is very sensitive, he is a very compassionate person, he is a charitable person, he is helpful. Helpful has been expressed through his works. So this is what you are also required to do. Now there's a topic in your Total English book, page 216. It's the person who has influenced your life. This has been the topic that has been given, and let me just read out, because APJ Abdul Kalam has influenced so many lives. The person who has had a huge impact on my life is the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. From Rameshwaram to Rashtrapati Bhavan, his life is literally a story of success attained through sheer hard work and determination. Born to an obscure middle-class family in the remote island town of Rameshwaram in southern India, he rose to occupy the highest position in the country, that is, the President of India. Kalam's father owned boats, which he used to rent out to local fishermen. In order to support his studies, Kalam used to sell newspapers. But the hardships did not deter him. He progressed in sure and steady steps through childhood and through scholarships into his first foray into professional life. He did his graduation from St. Joseph, Tiruchi, and specialized in aero engineering from the Madras Institute of Technology. He worked in the Department of Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO in 1958 and joined ISRO in 1963. At DRDO, he took charge of the Integrated Guidal Missile Development Program and made significant contribution to India's missile program. This earned him the title Missile Man of India. Who doesn't know? He became the 11th President of India in July 2002. During his tenure as President, he strongly advocated an action plan to develop India into a knowledge superpower and into a developed nation by 2020. People loved and respected him so much during his tenure as President that he was popularly called the People's President. After relinquishing his office as President, Dr. Kalam took up the mission to ignite the young minds for national development. He kept on working till the very last day of his life. In fact, he died just 5 minutes before he was to deliver a lecture at the Indian Institute of Management, Shillong on July 27, 2015. Whenever I have to undertake a difficult task, Dr. Kalam's exhortation We should give wings to the divine fire we are all born with and have within us. Fills me with new vigor and vitality. His life and deeds motivate me to pursue my goals undeterred by hardships and with full conviction. So, how has the character been defined and described? We can very well understand through this particular passage, through this particular essay. Do read it once again. Now, children, all the characters, almost all the types of essays we require. So, you should be able to detail them through different types of words and different types of points, how to detail them. Even if you have an exclusive topic on it, then what would help you? Like, or if it could be a part of it, like simply a little bit, like he's very shabby. So you, instead of writing very shabby, you can just go for how he was dressed, and the reader will immediately understand that the person is shabby. So there are some points that you need to have in your mind when you are going to describe a character, like physical description, his mental outlook, his behavior or actions, his choices and works or what works make people like him, then why do you like him? Anything or person to whom you may compare. He could be compared, or you could compare sorry, to anyone that you feel they have the similarities and is more popular. So these will help you to write a character essay or based on character better, or if you want to include some points for about somebody's character in your different other types of essays. Could be your narrative, could be your descriptive, could be your imaginative, your story, or even your picture composition. Even argumentative may require at times, because you may argue on somebody's personality as well. So it could be included anywhere, but you should be alert that you should not go for only like one adjective or one or two adjectives to describe a character. It should be properly through his life, through his work, through his ways, through his relationship with others. You should be able to describe that. Now you have exercises. Please complete your exercises. That is your question number 5. Question number 5, A, B, C, D, and then your assignment based on this, which is there on this chapter 2. It is on page 214. So with this, as such, your portion. See, portion, I said there's no syllabus as such proper. It's a complete. The syllabus is a complete in itself. Language is acquiring, and it is practicing. It's not simply based on your book. So keep reading, keep go for extra reading, keep practicing exercises to enhance your language skills. Thank you, children. God bless you.